Hi. So I'm making a video, hopefully with sound. I was making a video yesterday on starting new things, upload the thing. Then I usually like the advice I got is wait a period, like at least a day before you watch back your own content, just to at least have a fresh head when analyzing it. So what I'm doing these days is just press record, start talking, upload the thing, and the next day have a look at it. And in the meantime, a friend asked me, "Hey, you've got a new channel? I want to see stuff. Send me the link." And then just a few hours later, "Hey, by the way, your latest video's got no sound in it." I'm like, "Oh no, shit." So well, yes, on starting new things, that comes with making mistakes and realizing later that's part of the game. So yes, maybe today I'll just go back over what I was talking about yesterday. Um, and that allow starting new things often come like with little failures, little errors, and how I got from delaying starting that, just being afraid of what people will think, how people will react. Maybe like as I would start writing tweets on Twitter, just trying to be less about thinking ahead of time what I'm trying to say or the effect I'm trying to have, and just starting from little tweets that just have a few words and replies and so on, just starting to get out there and slowly moving up to more and more text over time, still having the initial feeling like of when writing bigger text for the first time, publishing that online is always the like every time someone comments on it, like, oh, by the way, make sure you don't look at the mistakes, make sure like you treat me as a beginner, and so on and so on. And it seems that at the very beginning, what goes on in the mind more than like just doing the thing is what other people are going to think about us putting the thing out there. One analogy I can make is with learning to play music, where like if you've learned any instrument, you know, like at the beginner phases, we're thinking less about the notes we're going to play and more about are the people going to like what we're playing. Oh no, I made a wrong note, and now I need to correct that note. What are they going to think? Now all is doom, and now just that internal dialogue starting to cascade away from the flow of doing the thing. And I think the first periods of practicing any skill is to get over that internal dialogue. Just to approach it with a clear mind where we're no longer thinking about what other people might think. Those, well, at least those thoughts, they still come up, they're just like way, way lower in volume, and can just instead start to focus on what we're doing. In this case, like we're just improvising whatever it is I'm saying. And I think over time, what helps a lot with this is just realizing that, like as Victor Houghton says a lot, like there are no wrong notes. It's just how we recover from a mistake that matters most. And that in itself is a skill that we can practice. Like nobody's going to get that perfectly on the first try. It's just making something, waiting a little bit of time, looking back on it, seeing what we like about it, what we didn't like about it, how can we improve, and then the next iteration is going to get better at it. And I think that's a lot of how I approach software in general, or everything in general, where I just like to circle around the basics over and over and over until they get comfortable, they get easy, and then they get effortless. And yeah, I guess I don't have much else to say today. I was just caught by surprise seeing my last video did not have sound. So, oh, how do I recover from that? Or just make another video, like laugh at the mistake, redo some of the stuff I was talking about. And yeah, I guess I'll just see that tomorrow. Now at least I'm seeing the volume bar go up and down in OBS, so I know I'm recording with audio. And just like catching on these little tips along the road, like reframing every error, every mistake, every failure into a lesson for the future, and then turning those lessons into something that's just automatic that we do. And yeah, that takes practice. It's uncomfortable on the spot, but like I was telling a friend yesterday, like she has issues with her roommate. We're just telling her how you need to be firm in the moment, like you tell him how you feel. So it's uncomfortable in that moment, but it prevents the future from staying uncomfortable. So it's like you choose this moment to be something like unpleasant. You say what you have to say, and just so afterwards you're no longer a victim of those circumstances. And if like the thing keeps on happening, then you can do something different. But I think, yeah, just going out there, feeling the uncomfort, feeling the fear, and still doing it, and then afterwards, like just feeling the pressure drop entirely, instead of continuously maintaining that pressure, letting it build up until it explodes someday. So I think like just this approach of practicing new thing applies to just about everything in life, where if we start reframing errors as lessons, that's uncomfortable, but it leads to a place that's much more comfortable in the future. And yeah, that's what I had to say today. So thank you again for watching. I'll see you in the next one.